5-minute #1 podcast in the universe. We live in Denver, Colorado with Billy Kauck, man. The second time on My Hot Minute.
Yeah, shout out My Hot Minute.
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate y'all tapping in.
Most definitely.
This time we in Denver, though. Last time we were in Chicago.
Yeah, passing back through on our way back to Chicago from LA and everything.
Hell yeah, man. Well, let's get into it. So, first off, y'all were just on like a little business trip, just trying to shoot a bunch of interviews and videos in different states, or what was kind of going on?
No, really, we just went out to LA for the month and everything. I did some work with Rooga and some other LA artists, and just really, and Billionaire. I went to Arizona.
Yeah.
Really just shot a couple of videos, but really we're more like moving to LA and everything, like so. Yeah, that's really why we were out there, getting apartments and stuff.
Yeah, I seen y'all was in Vegas, shot some videos with King Yella too.
Yeah, 16 did an interview with King Yella.
Yeah, and then out here y'all shot with FBP Mo.
Yeah, I shot with FBP Mo.
And a couple of Aurora artists.
Yeah, and Tasia and Treasure, Aurora artists. Yeah.
So yeah, we appreciate y'all tapping in.
Yeah, most definitely.
You say you're moving to LA?
Yeah.
When y'all moving?
I mean, I'll be back and forth between there and Chicago probably like every other week, but I'm gonna get a house or a place in LA too.
Okay.
And everything. So probably really within the next month or so, I'm gonna have a place out there. I'll be back and forth. So.
What makes y'all want to go there? Just better for business, or?
Yeah, it's different, more opportunities as far as where I'm trying to go with my career and everything. And kind of just like, yeah, there's a lot of people moving out there that I've been working with, and so I just figure like it's better to try to grow a base out there too as well.
Right. So I know that they say like rappers should move out of their hometown and stuff like that, but being a videographer who's built a big brand, do you feel like there's some truth to like bloggers and videographers who should also move out of state, or what's kind of?
I think it was for opportunity. Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't, being a blogger or videographer, you shouldn't have to move out of your state or city for any reason, But yeah, for opportunities, yeah, depending on the situation.
Okay, that's real. So you said you got some visuals on the way with Rooga?
Yeah, we just shot a video the other day in LA.
Okay.
So, yeah, and then we just recently dropped it's called something different, Journey.
Right.
And like that was like a video we did and kind of used like all the old footage from like the beginning of Rooga's career, really, from like the first show that I went to with him and Duck to like his first show that I really went to, and then like to what's that called? The Millennium Tour. Yeah. Like when we went to the Millennium Tour, like the footage from there and a lot of his shows along the way, and just like moments and stuff behind the scenes of like moments and stuff. So it was good. It was like all combined together, and I thought it came out real nice. Like it was one of my favorite videos that I did.
Okay. I want to talk about some of your other visuals you shot. I seen that Blickathon is at 10 million. Looks like that was your first, at least on your channel.
Yeah, that was my first million on my channel. Yeah, that was the second video I shot with Rooga. Like,
oh, okay.
Yeah, and so it was kind of crazy. Like it was like the first 2 videos I ever did with Rooga were my first 2 millions, like ever to hit. Yeah.
How do you feel? I mean, obviously you've hit a bunch of millions now at this point, but how do you feel to hit that 10 million mark?
Is it that 10 million mark?
Yeah.
It felt good. I mean, it's a couple that hit like 10, that are at like 10 million or close to it.
On like the artist pages?
On my page, Rooga's page, Duck's page, Exposing Me's at like 43 million. Dead Bitches is at like, I think like almost 30 million maybe. And then GD Anthem 10, like, or at least close to it has to be. And then Scrappers and stuff like that,
Yeah, GD Anthem just came out, what, Like
July 4th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2021.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit running up. I know.
Yeah,
You
really.
think that's the song that kind of put the GDs through the door, literally, or?
I just know one thing, like that song did something different than any song I've ever shot before. Like it really it really did open a lot of doors for Rooga. Like it really did.
How do you feel about like the Chicago scene now compared to back in the day? Do you feel like the drill scene is kind of died down in a way, or do you think people can still get popping with a bunch of guns in their videos and shit? Like, how do you feel about it?
I mean, I think it's played out to a certain extent. It's boring, kind of. At least for me, especially to shoot now. Like, I don't know. It's like the same old thing. Like, it's very kind of generic Chicago now.
Yeah.
And
so people were used to it.
Yeah, people got used to it. Like at first, people were like, it was different. Like they saw these people that they never really got an opportunity to understand before, and saw them in a light that they were promoting themselves to people through media and stuff. And like seeing all these kids with guns, like a lot of people that viewed this and liked it couldn't even fathom it really going on or understand where it came from. So
how do you?
Like,
my bad.
oh no, you keep going. What did you say?
How do you feel? Like, what do you say to people who kind of talk down and be like, damn, like that? You know, you got a negative influence. You're shooting, you know, a bunch of music videos with like gang stuff, drugs, violence, guns, shit. Like, how do you kind of combat that and be like, nah, like in a positive light, I suppose?
I mean, this is what I think about it. Like, yeah, sometimes the message gets misconstrued as negative and stuff, but like at certain times people have to understand that this is music and this is art, and it's not not everyone's supposed to understand it or like its message or like what it's about. You know, this is a life that people are living. Kind of what started as expression, where people turned it to like, this is a negative influence on the community. It's there, but like at the end of the day, whether I shoot the video or not, that element is still gonna be there. Even before drill was around, that element was there, you know? So is it promoting it? Is it helping it? I don't know if it's more just making it known to the world what's really going on.
Right. Okay. No, that makes sense. So I feel like I can relate in some ways. You know, obviously it's different, but with, you know, the artists I'm working with and stuff, I feel like the backlash is just gonna come with it, especially as you grow.
Yeah, the backlash is always gonna come with it. Like they're always gonna say, well, you're doing this, and I don't know. Like people are always gonna say negative things when you're doing something bigger than what they got going on. You know?
That makes sense.
Or something they disagree with.
Right. Yeah. Okay. How do you feel about like the future of the Chicago scene? Do you feel like there's still potential for like even more growth, or do you think like how do you feel about the future of it?
I don't know what's gonna happen with it, because I felt like when you saw these characters like Von and Duck die, I really felt like the drill scene lost a lot of attention or care, you know what I'm saying? Like they were like, despite what everyone says, like those two people were two people that brought light to Chicago, especially the drill scene in Chicago, and really opened the doors for other artists, like to get known, and like for people to find other artists that they're interested in Chicago. Yeah. So like, I don't know, like what was the question? My bad.
Nah, you good. Like basically like the future of Chicago.
Oh yeah, so basically it's like, I don't know what's gonna happen next, where like, is there gonna be these big characters that emerge, you know? I mean, obviously Dirk, Rooga, G Herbo, Polo G, like are all off in their directions and everything, but like, and they're all, you know, they're all doing their thing. But as far as like the local Chicago artists, like who's gonna come up next and what's gonna happen, I don't really know. I can't predict it. I've never been able to.
Right.
So, you know, I mean, I imagine there'll be some more hot artists coming out. And
okay. When you first started shooting the music videos, did you see like all the millions of views and stuff like that you see now?
no, it took me like, I really thought none of my videos were ever gonna hit 1 million views. Like, I really started off like shooting skateboarding videos on YouTube, and then my friend's brother asked me, could I make him a music video? Like, would I be able to put it together? So I ended up doing it, like, and then people started asking me like, oh, can you make me a video? Can you make me a video? It kind of grew from there.
Yeah.
And so it really, like, it took years before anything really took off. I shot a lot of commercials, like simple stuff, parties, and then it's just like, I got like a little bit of traction in Chicago, and then when I shot Duck and Rooga's video exposing me, like, after that it just changed my whole life. Like, it just blew up overnight.
Oh yeah. There's a video out with you and not with you and King Von, but King Von kind of talking about you.
Yeah.
How did you feel about that video?
Really, I didn't fuck with it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like, I don't really care, like, I don't have anything bad to say about Von or anything, but it was like, I didn't fuck with it because it opened a certain door for people to like think, oh, is he with them, or you know what I mean, and kind of like also make an enemy out of me, and kind of also like, I don't know, just like, it, you know, like, it was like he opened the door for people to be antagonistic and stuff like that, you know, like, or even like aggressive for like, for me working with their opposition, I guess.
Yeah, no, I can feel that even out here in Denver. It's like one person posts this or says something about Muhammad, and next thing you know, it's like, like you said, opens the door for a bunch of people to just start talking.
Yeah.
And it's like, they'll be quiet or what have you, and obviously this is two different scenarios.
Yeah.
So, but like, there could be some similarities, like one person says something, it's like everyone just...
It really just, for me, it really just set the tone of, you're on this side and we don't fuck with you over here because you had success with them. Right. Like, and that's kind of where, like, that's what it felt like for me.
And that was never really your intention?
No, that was never my intention. It was like, I was successful with Duck, Rooga, a lot of people that were Von's enemies and stuff, but it was like, it wasn't because I had any association with their gang or wanted to make an enemy out of anybody. It was just because, like, Rooga and Duck were always real cool people to me. Everybody from that side, like, that I worked with, everybody from over there, like, they're all cool, like, so it was comfortable and just had a good working relationship, you know.
So how do you go about, like, not choosing sides as a videographer?
I mean, you just really just shoot for everybody, but certain things they do get personal. Like, if you have to shoot, you're like, think about it, you're shooting with this person, you had a good relationship with them, you've been working with them consistently, and then you shoot with somebody who's an enemy to them, and they say, fuck them, or fuck their dead homie. It's like, now that person, even though you might not even realize what was going on or what it was, they might be looking at you different, and it's like, and then you kind of feel a certain type of way, like, damn, if you feel it, like, you do feel a certain type of way about this, and I don't even know what the fuck is going on all the time, like, and I'm not even catching all the this is to everybody, so it's like, I don't know how people feel about it, but, you know, I don't pick sides in, like, who I fuck with or anything. I just really just, whoever works with me and I could build a relationship with and get successful with, that's who I work with.
Okay, I respect that. Quick shout out to the sponsor of today's video, 3M Water. Make sure you go get that hydration for the go-getters. What I did want to ask too, I want to ask about the Colorado weed. How do you feel about Colorado weed?
It's alright. I mean, it's not like, it's nothing special. I
You
like.
think it was like a little overhyped, or like before you tried it? Or?
Yeah, definitely overhyped. It was like it's just and it's hard to get. Like I hate having to go to the store to get it and stuff like that. Like it,
You don't like the dispensaries? Or?
no, I don't like. We don't use dispensaries in Illinois, so like we just go get it from whoever has it.
Well, I mean, it is legal out there. Like, is it just because people are used to just on the streets and stuff?
Yeah, it's always been like that. So when and it's you can't really get good weed at the dispensary, and it's overpriced.
Really?
So, yeah.
See, out here it's like I don't even really want to touch weed unless I know it's from the dispo. Like,
Oh yeah, no, like.
how do you feel about that?
I just use it as a convenience.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I rather just. I don't know. It's because and the weed that I like it depends on what dispensary you go to, and you can't get good weed at certain dispensaries, and then you like ask them and they'll be like, yeah, this is the best weed in here, and then it'll really be some couch.
I ain't heard that one yet, Couch.
Yeah, it'll really be some couch, and then you're just like, at least like in California, the dispensaries they got a lot of them have good weed. Some of them not so much, but yeah, in Vegas, I've only gotten bogus weed out of the dispensary. Really? Yeah, but like in Chicago, I just get it from people who have it.
Fair enough. So do you feel like, where would you rank Denver, or just Colorado in general, out of like all the weed that you have tried in the States?
I don't know, like as far as like where I've had the best weed states.
Yeah. Like, would you put it like up there with California, above Illinois? Like, where would you kind of rank it?
I haven't been here that many times to even, or like
To
I only
get, like,
got
a real
weed.
good idea. Yeah.
I really only got weed out here like 2 times. So and like I said, I don't know really what I'm getting or what dispensary has the good weed and stuff. So
Fair enough. And I mean, there's no 24-hour, even though Google says there is.
yeah, that's no like you can't get weed after midnight. That's bogus.
A lot of people say our weed's really dry too. You feel
Yeah, what I just rolled up, that shit was like super dry.
But I don't know. I feel like I kind of liked it. Weed dry because it's easy to like roll up and shit. But it definitely breaks down.
I like it when it's like wet and like wetter and more sticky. Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, so you were here about, what was that, like a month ago?
Yeah, probably like exactly a month ago.
And you ended up shooting a music video with FBP Mo, who's one of the most like well-known rappers out here.
Yeah.
How'd you feel about that music video?
I felt like it went good. It's the first video I worked with him on, and it went good. It was like him and his crew, like they're real smooth, cool people.
Hell yeah.
We shot a nice little video, and like I hope like it was able to help him kind of get like an outside fan base. Because like that's kind of what I was hoping for out of the situation, like kind of for him to get an outside fan base and get more looks from like outside Colorado too, and everything. Because I know the music scene here is like small.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, I was talking to him and I was telling him, he was asking if I should drop it on his channel or yours. I was telling him, honestly, you probably should drop it on Billy's because, like you'll probably do a lot of numbers on your own platform, but that's the same fans. Like you drop it on Billy's, you'll probably get a lot of Chicago fans and stuff.
It's always about getting new looks.
Yeah.
Like that's the biggest thing. If you can get new eyes, like your fans will eventually transition everywhere and everything. But it's hopefully got us some more new looks.
Oh yeah, no, I did, and then it got posted by like Chicago Wave.
Yeah.
Another couple pages down in Texas.
Nice.
So yeah, it was definitely some dope
Chicago
stuff.
Wave, like shout out them. They do a real good job at like picking up a lot of the stuff that revolves around Chicago. Like everybody who's does their work in there and everything. Like, and honestly, like I've seen like a lot of people that I actually became a fan of from the Chicago Wave. So
no, for sure. They show a lot of love to us too. They posted some of my interviews with like Billy and stuff. Like they always show love. Okay. Is there any other rappers out here that have kind of caught your attention besides FBP?
You know what? I haven't really heard too much
Fair
from
enough.
people out here. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Just because I want, you know, like a lot of Colorado fans to get some like advice and shit and kind of learn. What do you think, you know, the rappers out here can kind of do better, or what do you think we can do as a whole to kind of get to that next level?
Like really, it's the rap scene out here doesn't like I was telling you really earlier. It doesn't really have like a culture or a characteristic. It almost seems kind of like just
A lot of stuff going on.
yeah, not really a lot of stuff going on. Like the music, the music is nice. Like the music's cool, at least that I've heard so far.
Yeah.
But it's really just like the characteristic and the story and how to bring the attention into Colorado and Denver and everything. So
You think we could use more like blogs and like?
I think you could use more blogs, and I really just think you could use more of like the artists you do have having a larger internet presence, a larger internet character, you know, actually creating themselves to be characters rather than just rappers.
That's real. What do you think's like the big difference between like a character and like a rapper, I suppose?
The difference between a character and a rapper is they'll watch you just to watch you. Like they'll watch your live videos, everything that has to do with you, they're interested in. A rapper, they're only interested in your music. You know, make yourself and it's harder to get people solely interested in your music. Make yourself a character, the music will follow. You know, as long as you have good music, if you make yourself a character, it'll all fall in line. It's all about like this really is in so many ways a popularity contest.
Right.
You know, it's how can you make yourself the most known, the most popular, and everything you do will follow behind that.
No, okay. No, that's real. Could you see Colorado or like Denver as a whole have like an upcoming wave and kind of bring something new and fresh to the scene and there be potential? Or?
Yeah, I think all it'll take really is like one artist to break mainstream or just, you know, break that boundary, and then it'll start to pave the way for everyone else.
Okay. Oh, that's real. Shit, man. What I did want to ask you too. So you say you're gonna move to LA. Are you gonna still keep the HQ headquarters? That's what it's called right there.
Yeah, I'm still gonna keep that. You know, it's like 6 or 7 of us on it. 16 exclusive, Tevin, Dada, CVO, and Sleepy, and like we all work out of there, and so there's still a couple of us that will be in the city, and a couple of us that will be in LA.
Okay, no problem. Is there any BD artists you would shoot with?
Any BD artists I would shoot with?
Yeah.
I mean, I've shot with BD artists.
Fair enough.
Like I've shot with BD artists before, like a couple times. Well, actually, a lot of times. There's just not any O Block artists that I haven't shot before. You know.
I see you be shooting a lot with Dutchy and Young.
Yeah, Dutchy and Young. Like I fuck with them. I really like them, my homies.
Is there any like dream collabs as far as like mainstream artists or anything like outside of Chicago?
Like dream collabs to listen to?
To just shoot for.
To shoot for? I want to shoot for Kodak Black.
Kodak Black?
Yeah.
Is he one of your favorite artists?
Yeah, he's up there. He's one of them.
Okay, fair enough. I want to talk about the music video Juice that you shot with FBG Duck. You were like, how did that kind of?
You said what?
The music video Juice that you shot with Duck.
Yeah.
How did that video come together? Y'all were in like Walmart, right?
Yeah, Doug really like I pulled up on him because he said let's shoot a video tonight. So I got there, like we were at a house, and he was like, you know how the song says Capri Suns? He's like, I kind of picture myself like in the Walmart aisle, and he's like, let's all go to Walmart, and like I thought we were about to kind of just shoot a couple scenes in the parking lot, go in real quick. It was just gonna be Duck by himself, and then like the whole group started going in Walmart, and we shot the video real quick and then left.
Nah, that's real. How do you feel about like the bloggers in Chicago? You feel like they pushing pretty hard?
I feel like 16 is the police. No, but yeah, the bloggers in Chicago, like I said, the Chicago wave, they really do their thing. 16, he does his thing, and you know. So.
Do you feel like, I guess this is a pretty obvious answer, but do you feel like beef was good or bad for the Chicago rap scene?
I feel like it's been good and bad. Like, it's brought attention to artists that necessarily wouldn't have got attention before, and it's probably made some people very successful that wouldn't have. But at the same time, it's a lot that has surrounded it. Like, you know, a lot of people have died.
So you gotta kind of take the good with the bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have are you cool with like FBG Duck's mom, with Sheena?
Yeah, I'm cool with Sheena.
And she always showed love to you and shit for, you know, working.
Yeah,
like,
Sheena's always been great.
That's dope. She seems like a real genuine person.
Yeah.
What's the future of, like, I know you were talking about how you want to move to LA and shit, but like, do you just want to keep growing the YouTube channel, doing music videos? Like, do you have any other ideas for the channel? Like, what are kind of things you want to do?
I have been thinking about dropping like little vlogs lately, and I think coming up, like, now that I've gotten more time on my hands, I'm gonna start like releasing some of Duck's old concerts and some of Rooga's old concerts, like just recaps and stuff.
So you got a lot of content that's...
Yeah, I got a lot of old content from that. Like, if you, in that video you watched, in the video with Rooga, like the last one we dropped, you'll see like a lot of that content.
Okay.
That was shot over the years. But yeah, I have like 20 different Rooga shows. I got like at least 4 or 5 different Duck shows, and probably just start releasing those, you know, weekly or something like that.
No, that's real. I think that'd be smart too, cause I seen I think it was Status Update exclusive. He's been dropping a lot of like old footage from like
Kyle.
FBG Duck and stuff.
Yeah, Kyle shot so much stuff with Duck.
Hell yeah. Where can people find you on social media and all that?
Everything's my name, at Billy Kauck. And, you know.
Damn, my bad. I just realized I pronounced it wrong earlier too.
Oh, you're good. Everyone pronounces it wrong. I don't think anyone has ever gotten it right.
Yeah. Do you got any like final thoughts, any shout-outs, anything you want to speak on that's coming soon? Or? I
got another video with Rooga coming probably in the next couple weeks. A lot of stuff with Dutchie and Young that's supposed to come up, so you know, that'd be cool. But yeah, shout out Mile High Minute, man.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Is there any potential work coming with Colorado artists? I know it may or may not be.
I mean, depends on when I can next come through, you know, or when I'm next here. So.
Do you feel like if you're driving through to LA and shit like that, Chicago, do you feel like this is definitely a stop you want to keep making?
Yeah, it's halfway every time I make that stop. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Well, shit, this has been a legendary interview. I appreciate you for tapping in again, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, comment down below who you want to see next on the Mile High Minute. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button to stay notified when all the latest news drop. Mile High Minute, #1 podcast in the universe. We out.